Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. So today we have several topics that I want to talk about. So our first story is Ned Nwoko and Regina Daniels. As you all know, this couple has been trending and having a lot of controversy lately. It seemed like it will never stop. Ned recently said that Regina was on drugs, exposed her on social media. Then there was this video of Regina that was trending as she was fighting with someone or something, a physical altercation in a nutshell, and she was saying how Ned was violent and she had had enough. So today news have come out that Regina is back with Ned. So there are these bloggers on X who are saying that she is back with Ned, and they are saying that this is insider information, that Ned's brother was the one who reconciled them and now they're back together. Okay, I am happy for them if at all they reached an amicable point in their conflict. That is what we all want. We want people to be peaceful and happy. But I still wonder if at all whatever they were accusing each other of is true. Because if at all it is true, it is very concerning and they need help. Each one of them needs help. If Ned is violent, if Regina is abusing drugs, those combinations just don't work together. Honestly, if you ask me, that sounds like a toxic situation. But if they are okay, then well and good. On to the next story. So the Kenyan musician Stivo Boy has announced that he will be releasing his wedding video with his wife Brenda. Remember, they got married, I think, in the beginning of October. If I'm not wrong, it's October 6th. That's when the announcement came that they had married. From outside looking in, it seems like this is a happy union. The couple looks happy, so I am happy for them. And now he's on social media announcing that he will release the wedding video. So tell me if you will be watching it. I will be when he drops it. Now to the last story. I saved the most disturbing story for the last. Bad news are delivered last. So Nyeri Governor Mutahi Kahiga is under fire for his reckless utterances in a burial that he was attending. He made some very controversial and disrespectful utterances about the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, who just passed away. Now he was speaking in Kikuyu, but then whatever he was speaking was translated, and when you translate it, this is what it means. He said that God had come through for them, the Mount Kenya region, and he was saying that President William Ruto and the late Raila Odinga, while in leadership, have been diverting Mount Kenya resources to the western region of Kenya, and that state resources are also being directed to late Raila Odinga's burial, saying that they, Raila and Ruto, forgot about the Mount Kenya region people, and now God has come through for them, and them in this case means the Mount Kenya region. Now, if you've been living under a rock, let me update you real quick. Now, Kenya lost its former Prime Minister Raila Odinga in India when he was undergoing treatment, and this is a very sad situation because Raila is a heroic figure in Kenya. He has fought for democracy for so many years. He has gone to prison for his fight for democracy. So he is a very key figure in Kenyan history. Both when he was alive and also in his death, he stands as a Kenyan hero. In fact, I think he is the most coveted political figure in their political career. I feel like there is nobody before him or even after him who has achieved what he has achieved. So now, even if he was not the president or has never been a president of Kenya, he was accorded a state burial, a state funeral. Both his ops and his supporters agree that he is a hero. So it was only fair to accord him a state burial. So you can imagine a whole country is mourning its hero, and then you come and make these remarks insinuating that his demise is like a God gift to your people. Even the Mount Kenya region do not support this guy because that is very insensitive, to say the least. It's like he was celebrating the demise of late Raila Odinga, which is inappropriate, especially at this moment when he was laid to rest last Sunday. Okay, we understand that political rivals, they take jabs at each other, and sometimes they even take things to heart and hate each other for real. But if there's something we can agree during Raila Odinga's burial, is that even his ops, the people who we thought were his political rivals, were there crying and mourning. They are feeling that they've lost someone very significant in their lives. So for the Nyeri governor to come and say such insensitive remarks, it's disheartening. I feel like this is a situation of where where someone does not know when to speak, they just speak for the sake of speaking? Or maybe is this a situation of lacking emotional intelligence? Now, of course, the ODM fraternity, which is the political party of Raila Odinga, came and condemned Mutahi and asked that he could resign because he's not a fit leader, which I totally agree. I totally agree with this. That is not the kind of leadership we want in Kenya. Now, like I said before, Mutahi Kahiga is the governor of Nyeri Council, and maybe what people did not also know is that he was the vice chair of Council of Governors in Kenya. Now, after receiving all that heat and backlash on social media, he called a press conference and he apologized and said that he's stepping down from being vice chair of Council of Governors. If someone is capable of saying such derogatory things in public, they are not fit to be leaders. I think it is also a lesson to the leaders that social media is watching and social media will hold everyone accountable when they need to. Okay, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.